What's up everybody, I'm Jared Poirier. Thank you for tuning into the Galaxy Design channel. And let me ask you just one question. Do you feel comfortable on camera? If your answer was no, or you want to learn how to become even more comfortable, then this video is for you. By the end of this video, you're going to walk away with some actionable tactics for improving your performance in front of the camera, and make sure that you stay tuned all the way to the end of the video because the last tip is actually the best. All right, let's get into the tips. So I've been making videos for myself and my clients for 3 years now, and if there's one thing that I've learned in that time, it's that a lot of people don't like doing it. At the end of the day, making videos is just another form of public speaking, and that terrifies a lot of people. So that's why I wanted to do what I can to help. Now, I mentioned that not a lot of people naturally enjoy creating videos, but I really believe that you should because of all the benefits that it presents for your business. Video content is consumers' #1 favorite type of content to interact with. It holds their attention a lot better, and people are a lot more likely to remember something if they watched it in a video compared to just reading it in a blog post. What's more is that video content helps you stay top of mind. It makes you more searchable, and if you create content that's relevant to your audience and actually helps them in their day-to-day business, then that's going to create a lot of goodwill towards your company. All right, so we are seconds away from the first tip here, but before we get into that, I just want to acknowledge that professional public speaking is obviously a discipline in its own right, and we are not going to be able to cover every single aspect of that in this 5-minute YouTube video. I'm actually developing a course in video production where I'll get into the topic in a lot more depth, but still this video is going to be a good introduction, and you're definitely going to walk away from this video with something that you can use to improve your own videos. Okay, here's how to feel comfortable on camera. Okay, so my first tip is to use notes because there is pretty much nobody on this earth who could give a perfect presentation off the top of their head. Using notes is going to help you keep on track. It's going to help you avoid using words like and as you try to think of the next thing that you need to say. And it's also going to help you direct your attention where it needs to be directed, towards the audience. In most cases, you're just going to need some short form notes to prompt you. I usually wouldn't recommend using a full script as that can make you seem rigid and unnatural. And if you do want to have your notes on a teleprompter, you can use something like the app Parrot Teleprompter for your phone or Q Prompter on your desktop or laptop computer. Next up, I want to talk about rehearsing, which is especially important for people who are new to video creation. What I would recommend that you do is do a couple of rehearsals in front of the camera before you go to shoot the real video. Play those back and just be really aware of your body language and speech patterns. Are you speaking slowly, clearly, and precisely, or are you kind of rushing through and mumbling a lot? Is your body language really confident, or are you doing nervous things like playing with your face or touching your hair or moving your hands around too much like I used to do in all of my videos? What you want is real confidence in your speech patterns and your body language. Let's get into the next tip. So the third, final, and most important tip when it comes to feeling comfortable on camera is self-care. And as I said earlier, a lot of people get really nervous when it comes to the idea of shooting a video. So on shoot day, you want to make sure that you do all the things that make you feel the most comfortable. So whether that's taking your dog for a walk or exercising or doing yoga or eating a big meal, or even having a cup of coffee. I guess that one's hard to recommend if you get more nervous when you drink a cup of coffee. For me, it usually works. When it comes to shooting the video itself, if you're new to this, I wouldn't recommend doing what I'm doing right now, which is shooting your video out in public. When you're just starting out, what you need to do is minimize distractions. So what you want is a quiet room without unnecessary people in there. And if you've got dogs or babies, make sure that those dogs and babies are having a nap when you go to shoot your video. All right, and we've reached the end of this video. If you're a fellow creator and you've got some tips for feeling more comfortable on camera, go ahead and leave those down in the comments. If you're new here, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna be doing videos about video all month long, and I also have my video course coming out soon, so stay tuned for news on that. As always, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.